1,000 times when someone says they love me, but I can't believe it. Everybody lies. I hope it all was for a reason. Now we're sitting here, it's you and I. Trust me when I say the grass is never greener on the other side. I know you heard this shit before, but baby, I'm not like the other guys. Tell me that you love me, I just hope you mean it. Baby, you're my jug, I can't stop the fiending. I don't fall in love, I just put my feet in. I don't hold no grudge, I just let them leave me.
What's good, Yard Talk family? It's me, your host, Big T, back with another one. It's been a while. Sorry about that. Been having some definite growth with our new equipment.
Technical difficulties. We've had technical difficulties,
That too,
y'all.
bit of both, bit of everything. And also spending some time with family, which I highly advise. No matter who you're with or what you're doing in life, always spend time with your family. You never know.
Nigga, did you just plug the Discord while talking about your family?
Did I?
You did. Which I highly advise.
Well, there you go. Everything's connected. Everything stays connected. You see? Well, there you go. Anyways, it's me, Big T, my boys, Majay 2 times, and our very special guest. I don't want to butcher this, but from what I'm seeing, it's Rashad. I fuck with it, regardless. Man. And then you just put the $sign in it. That just makes it go crazier.
We have to switch up. We just want to do like the normal shit like this. We have to add the little $sign type shit.
Yes, sir. Man, but also one thing about you, you're very similar to the last artist I interviewed. Like, he didn't have a lot of music out, but that's what to me makes him special. Like, even if it was a couple songs that he had out, those songs are very much good quality music. So that kind of shit makes the people want more. Like, damn, I wish he would drop more. And that's how I felt also when I heard your music. I'm like, damn, is he gonna drop more? Yeah. And you actually did recently drop one song, Well I Deserve, which was, I had to give it another listen before this whole interview, honestly, because that was lit. And then you did that, the way you began it was, the way it all started, it was that one meme, the kid, bro, he said, I got Fortnite. Man, he living his life, bro. He had a girl, got pizza rolls. Man, I felt that, bro.
Like, perfect.
I felt that through and through. For sure.
Yeah,
so,
probably.
Let me start off this. Is that your actual name, or is just...
Nah,
that's your artist name?
It's my artist name. It stands for, what's it called? Sinner in Hebrew.
Oh, okay.
And the reason why I have it is I grew up religious, and with that, like in the church, and with that, I still of course keep my relationship with God and stuff like that. But with that, like, I always used to like get all down and shit like that when I would like feel like when I did something bad or some shit like that, or anytime I got my head was too big or thought that I was too good, I would just it's kind of like a middle ground type shit. Just remember that we're all sinners, we're all born into this, like nobody's perfect, like, and then but also like just understand, like keep a level head type shit. So that's where I got the name from. I actually got that in my 12th grade year. This was before I was even planning on being an artist and stuff like that. I've always just like loved music and shit like that. But I was like, when I heard that name, I was like, if I ever became an artist, I'm taking that name.
I fucks with it. Every artist name has a meaning, and it helps build growth upon what the artist is talking about. So I fucks with that for sure. I hope when listening, when other people still get a chance to hear your music, they have more of a centered level head when, breaking down what you're trying to always talk about and when you're telling your story. So definitely fucks with it. Well, let me say this. Welcome to Yard Talk, where I want to say that you still are one of the many first people we're getting the chance to interview and talk to especially as we are still in the process of growing. And honestly, we're still packed up, scheduled for the rest of the year. So for you being a part of that group of people that's there first, like being first, our first group of people that we get a chance to talk to, we want to treat y'all like family, like serious family. It's more than just an interview. It's more than just a connection. It's more than just questions being asked. It's a connect, family, bro. Like, I want us to all grow together, and that's the thing. A lot of people in the entertainment industry have a problem doing. They don't want to. They're just out for a local dollar, and I get that. I get that for sure. I mean, obviously we're out to get a dollar too, but at the same time, I want to create. That's my thing. I love what I'm doing. I want to create. I want to build. I want to do this together as a team, because that's the only way it's gonna work.
It's all gonna come after. You just
Exactly. Exactly. I want to put quality first before I worry about the sales.
Sure.
And that really comes to me when it comes down to me writing films, writing music, recording music, whatever, doing this. I even started, I hooked up my phone to the laptop, so that way my phone is my webcam, so I can get better, crisp quality. So it's working out now. I was like, there we go. One step at a time with that. So I want to say, where are you from?
I'm from Alabama.
Okay.
Well, Alabama, what's it called? I was raised all my life, but I currently go to school in Florida. I'm in Orlando. I'm doing audio engineering, and I really just chasing my dreams for real, just pushing the music and stuff like that. Really just pushing my boundaries, getting studio time, just learning around like the technical side of the music industry and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm trying to really just myself.
That's one thing people don't understand. There's a lot that goes into making music. It's not just getting a microphone and getting some words put together and get a beat. It's so much more little pieces that go together that they don't think about, They're just the daily listener, And we respect that, but this is our artwork. A lot goes into it.
Yeah.
A lot. So being where you're from and doing what you're doing, we have a lot of people around us that's like inspirations. That means family. That means other artists or just other people or even friends. What are those people around you like? How do they inspire you? Or who are those specific inspirations?
I have a couple. There's the two people that when I started actually recording music and getting in the studio and stuff like that. There's my bro Kenan, and he helped me learn how to produce. He's an artist, and they both live in Huntsville, Alabama. And it's Kenan and it's Hezekiah. He's a rapper. And he taught me the recording aspect and even just the wordplay and the writing and stuff. And then Kenan taught me the production side. Of course, I played piano for about 8 years of my life. Well, till now. And what's it called? I knew all the little music theory, heard choirs and stuff like that. Grew up in church, had the choirs sing and stuff. But it was recording music. They really helped me in terms of inspiration, in terms of gave me direction, and it was called, and how I wanted to make my music, how I wanted to really reach outside the box, because they're both, you would say, unorthodox artists too.
Right, for sure. And with making music, like we said in the beginning, we talk about some of the projects, certain projects like you made, I Deserve, Will.
We Deserve.
Well, my bad. That shit is beautiful in every sense. It gave me vibes it gave me Lute and Savv vibes. So where did that song come about? Like, what were some inspirations for that?
That song came from. That was actually last year. I wrote that. It was literally a whole situation. My ex had came, and we were hanging out, and we had gotten to a little argument, little thing, and I came into my studio, and I just started writing, and it was just like it was straight in the morning. It was literally about 5 past. It was literally 7:05. And I wrote this song because I was already pissed off in the morning. And what was it called? I mean, we went down that road and got into the argument, but that's where that song came, and I already had the chord progressions out, and then I just started deciding, I don't know, I just felt to write, and I ended up writing that whole song, and then eventually like adding like the little guitar and everything. But yeah, that's all my life. We write real shit. We write real life.
I feel that for real. Now, I feel like just based off that, you already got a whole lot of music in your vault to like go over people's head. Like, oh shit, what did he just say? Let me spin that back around again real quick. I'm already knowing.
I got a lot in the vault, like my SoundCloud. Right now. I have so much in the vault that I'm starting to like put just drops on SoundCloud and stuff like that. Of course, I know like. What's it called? Some people are not gonna see it now, but eventually, since we're gonna look back and think about it, whoa, there's some shit there. Cause I'm really like I'm working on my project and dropping next month, which is what's it called? Entertaining Ourselves to Death, and that's a new project coming out with what's it called? It's a little 10-song EP project,
okay.
And what's it called? Especially speaking about it, but we've been doing a lot of the work behind the scenes so we can get that shit perfect. Cause that's why we actually working on something in the coming days. So y'all keep watch. We dropped a little single before the drop. But
anything you drop after this interview, we're definitely gonna stay on top of that. Let people know your shit. We're gonna help be that reach to help you get what you need. The right listeners, the right people around you. We're definitely be on top of that to the point where we'll do reaction videos, and not even a reaction video. Once you actually drop the project, we can come up with a live stream kind of listening party.
I was thinking, I was actually planning on doing what's it called, a listening party out here.
Okay.
So we can get some shit in the works. So you get some shit.
Definitely got to. That'll be legendary. Anything, like I said, anything you come out with, we're on top of that. Like Team Z. So with music, there's, like I said earlier, there's a lot that goes into it. For example, a writing process. Do you have a writing process?
Do I have a writing process? It's not the. I'm trying to. It's like I'm trying to think of like what the best way to explain it. It's like in those TV shows, movies where the person has a superpower, and then they're just trying to figure out how to use the superpower at the right time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like my writing process is very situational. Like when I go through things, like I give the real life experience and stuff like that. So it is like I put all the emotions into like the words that I use and everything. So my writing process is what's it called? Where I'll go through the situation and then come into the studio and I'll just go through a bunch of it matters. It also really matters where I'm starting from, but most times I'm going straight from making the beat, and I'll I'll just play some chords until the the chords sound like how I'm feeling, and then with my writing process, I just think about how I'm feeling at that time, and really just try to I'm trying to think how to explain this. Try to make the person feel it through sound, not just
definitely.
just that that's where the start of it. But then when I go into words, I usually freestyle a lot of my stuff, just like to get it down, and then I write it down and perfect the wordplay and stuff like that.
I
But
get what you mean.
in terms of like cadence and choruses and stuff, I usually like freestyle that and then write down verses and stuff.
Definitely. So with that, yeah, it's like it's kind of hard to just go in and just straight write. You just got to be in the moment and feel it. You don't want to force it, you know. You can't rush art, you know. So you just got to let it come out. And it's always going to, and everything has a flow to it. And with the flow, there's growth. And with kind of referring to growth, you said earlier that, you know, you want people to feel your sound. So with sound, has your beats changed from when you started to now? Like your beat choices and what you like prefer to be on?
I started, so that even like feeds into like the last question. And so yes, it has changed a lot. And I have made songs where I've just like freestyled and rapped and stuff, and they came out very well. But in terms of like my best songs and stuff like that, in terms of like flows, I used to do a lot of type beats, but my sound has definitely changed. I started like producing my own things. It has been a lot more experimental and like just like unorthodox sounds and stuff like that. Before I wish we were doing like the trap beats, the boom baps, but now we're more with the melodic and going down pops and down R&B and just trying out a lot of different flows.
Definitely. What are some of your top 5 artists?
Cole, Kendrick,
Already.
Tyler, Mac. Not in any specific particular order.
Okay. Those are definitely understandable artists. Out of those artists, what are some of your favorite projects from them?
We have College Dropout, Kanye. We have Good Kid, Mad City, Kendrick. Classic. 2014, Cole, Igor, Tyler.
Okay.
And then we also have like Mac. I love what's it called? Divine Feminine. We have Swimming. We have what's it called? Yeah, Mac has a couple. Watching TV with the sound off. All those projects are amazing. No skip albums. You just run those through and just have it for the day. Right there.
For sure. What are some of your impact expectations? Like, what do you have any expectations on what you want to see? Like your music, kind of like make people feel a certain way, or do you expect to hear like, yo, I fucked with your shit, this shit, you know, made me feel a certain way, Is there any expectations on that?
With my expectations, I've tuned myself to I don't want people to come to me and tell me, oh, your music is good, because I feel like all that is like subjective. I want people to say, oh, it sounds like you. I want it to be. I don't care if you tell me, oh, this sounds good, so you should do this, because everyone can always tell you about what you can do better. But I want to see like, oh, am I being the most me? Am I not trying to? Am I pushing the barriers of the norm and like it being in a box? Like, am I reaching to the highest heights, not what's it called, touching the roof, like type shit? Just that I'm pushing the box, pushing the barriers.
Okay. Do you have any current impacts right now? Like, has someone already came to you like, keep doing your shit, or like your shit's already hit me in a certain way?
I've had a couple of people. It's actually it's surreal just hearing like people come to me saying, oh, someone's talking about, a couple people came to me about Love Myself and told me they cried. And like there's a lot of people getting like inspiration, and then like someone just there's a lot of people just telling me about how the music like make them feel like heard, like it's just in toxic relationship, like that nobody
is always already crazy. You said somebody's crying. I said, damn, that got hit. That yeah. You obviously doing your shit. They started crying. Damn.
Yeah, you trying.
Definitely. Has your music currently impacted you in any kind of way? You kind of really like heard your shit and like, damn.
Every day, man. I be listening to my shit. I listen to myself more any artist.
There's some artists who don't like listening to themselves. It's weird, but I mean, I get it, I guess. But there's artists that don't even worry about listening to their own music, listen to everybody else. And sometimes there's some same people who don't really like listen to the major people. They listen to underground, local people. But I have a big question which always hits people in a different way. Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Where do I see myself? I see myself comfortable. And I'm not gonna say that I'm not comfortable right now, or I just wouldn't call it comfortable right now. I would call myself not satisfied. I would call myself more focused and like just in my path. Like I know what I gotta do. But when I say comfortable, I wanna be walking in my purpose. And that's what I become. Of course, what's it called? I'm not gonna ever like stop having problems. Because if you stop having problems, you're dead. But what's it called? I be satisfied with what I'm doing. And like when I say satisfied with what I'm doing, I mean like I just wake up every morning, want to continue to keep pushing with what I'm doing and know what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. So.
Okay. That really kind of already answers another later question, which is what is the definition of success? So that kind of already low-key answered that when you think about it. Because that's one question we have. What is the definition of success to you? What does it mean to be successful? You know, like you said, to be comfortable. Know your path. And you are successful. So, have you done shows while doing your music?
I have done shows. I've done it. 3. I'm not the biggest performer. I'm getting more out there and stuff like that. Very. I guess you could say shy, but what's it called? I didn't have like the stage presence, but we've been practicing and learning and stuff. I definitely take it like this. This past time has been really good. It was like a couple months ago, but after this project, I was waiting until I dropped the project so I can start getting back. Because we put out Act recently, but he just been holding off while we're working. And just
now, being an artist and just growing as a person in general, we have many things that we learn, many things that we have in our mind. And one of those things in our mind is advice that has been given to us. So what's the best advice that's been given to you?
You take it one day at a time. And the reason why...
I always tell that one day at a time. I tell myself that every single day.
And even with that, it's more than just like, just do this one day at a time. But it's also like, you can get stressed out. Most times you can stress yourself out and to scare yourself out of half of the things you want to do, worrying about what you're going to do tomorrow or the next day or what's going to happen the next day.
So like to break that down, it's a little more like, not one day at a time. It's like 1 second at a time, 1 minute at a time, 1 hour at a time.
One step at a time. For us, that's really it. 1 step at a time, and it's like you're never gonna wake up and it's just gonna be like the perfect day. Like it's kind of. So I forgot. I seen somebody say something like 1% better every day. Like if you just did one thing different every a day, then you get it somewhere because all it is. failing is just sitting down and sitting in. Failing is not just falling. What's it called? Failing is falling and not getting up. So
Definitely. But being successful comes with falling and getting back up. That's what being successful is. Because I honestly think, I mean, it's really just like Captain America says, I can do this all day. I can do this all day.
yeah, I can do it all day.
Now, that advice, is that the same advice you would give to other people? Or would you give them something a little different?
That's the same advice. Yeah. If I would give it to other people, it would be really just be yourself. Like, and the reason I say that to other people is that's what I really want to, that's the message that I'm trying to get through my music. Like, that you should, like, just be yourself and be comfortable in your own skin, because, like, everyone can, like, talk you out of what's it called? Everyone can talk you out of your own thoughts and stuff like that, but you're the only one who can tell yourself that what you're doing is the right thing and stuff like that. So you can't really trust yourself, love yourself, and trust yourself.
For sure. Y'all heard that here, definitely. Like that's why we're doing this. This is why I'm projecting who I am, and I'm not afraid. I used to be afraid of doing shit like this. It used to be not like, man, that's not my forte. I'm not even a stage type of person. Like, I think a lot of us already had stage fright to begin with. Some of us, you know, class clowns out there, sure, they enjoyed the stage. But us people who have dreams and
Class
goals,
clown here checking in.
yeah, he definitely was. Definitely. But like I said though, like we're all here to show who we are, and that's what, you know, we're doing this for. You're getting a chance to show who you are, be who you are, judgment free, you know, just, and that's what we want. That's what we are promoting, honestly. That's what music is to us. It's a way to show who you are no matter what. Now, another thing in our minds is these fantasies. Now, a fantasy as in, what are some dream collabs that you have in mind?
Some dream collabs. Ooh, there's, of course, Baby King. Huge inspiration. Tyler. What's it called? If we go, what's it called? There's some small, this Smino, great artist. A UK artist, her name's Lola Young. Really love her music. What's it called? Would love to collab with her. But I don't think that would be it. Collab.
Okay. What are some people you want to collab with?
Those would honestly be my
same as well.
Yeah, those would be my personal collabs. I mean, of course, I would. Those would just be like the people that I just feel like we would fit and sound in terms of sound. Maybe also Jaden Smith.
Okay.
Really love music, so that would be a love collab that I would really enjoy.
Okay. What has been the best era of music to you? Whether that be like the, you know, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, you know, early 2000s, 90s, 20s, 2010s, you know, like now.
I'll say 80s, 90s, except because those Michael Jackson, what's it called, Etta James, Whitney Houston,
Yep.
Rappers.
You said enough. You said exactly what I needed you to say with 80s and 90s. Anything else would have been incorrect.
Not
lying.
All those people, like the greatness, what's it called? Yeah, it's just Al Green. Just, if we can go down for days, like just greatness. Stevie Wonder, like we can keep going.
I'm saying. No, for real. Man. Another thing that, like I said, we definitely you definitely have not that much music out, but with between the two songs, which one is your most favorite one? Which was the Well I Deserve, and then dang, I forgot the other one. I was listening to it last week too. That's the crazy part. Dang.
I think it's,
I think it was Harsh Start, right?
what's it called? There's Hurt People.
Hurt People. That's right.
Hurt People, Love. There's more into this. Four. There's Hurt People, Love Myself, Show You,
Yeah.
and then We Deserve as well.
Those are the other. Yeah, I was forgetting those. I knew I was forgetting some in my head. Definitely. But out of your songs, which ones are like the ones that like, or at least which one out of all of them is like, that one's definitely sticking with me?
Hurt People was my favorite so far that I have, like in terms of like just working on and creating. All of them, I love my songs. I wouldn't say that I have like a best one, but Hurt People was like definitely like the most like fun, just creating the music video and then the production of the song. It was a great experience with Kenan and Guilty and Gia and all of the production crew. It was amazing.
Okay. What do you think your breakthrough song would be like? Like, do you have an idea, or is that just something you don't think you could quite see yet?
I think I will have a song that will stick, but I think it would be more of they're gonna find people. They're just gonna hear me, and then they're gonna go back and find way more things. I don't see like a one hit wonder or some kind of. That's how I don't plan like with that. But I do have some songs that are going to stick like that. But I don't see breakout hit.
Okay.
Percent.
If you didn't do music, what other path do you think you'd be interested in taking, or do you think in general that you would have taken?
I think if it wasn't an artist, it would be some other form of music. It's just outlet, just with just sound and everything. That's just my thing. Just putting energy and just creating and
Right.
Like music. I'd be dead. I'd be dead. Like I don't know what's it called. I don't know what else. Yeah, I'll just be doing some form of music. Like so.
So still the music industry, just not exactly the front of the stage kind of thing. Okay. Because like I personally think it's hard to get away from music nowadays. Just music surrounds us all in every way. So music has built the is the literal definition of our culture right now. Without music, we wouldn't be where we are at today. It would be, I don't know what it would be without it, honestly. It's hard to picture that. So, doing music, we also come in contact with other artists. Are there any local artists around you that you feel like, or even from Alabama, that's like, you feel like they deserve a shout out as well?
I know there's an artist. He's from Alabama. His name is Savv. He's currently based in Nashville, Tennessee. He's what's called a friend of mine. Really, really great. There's Cruza. They're a band based in what's it called Orlando. They're amazing. What's it called? I'm trying to think. It's put on the spot. The Sincere Hunt. He's another great rapper artist that is based in Nashville. Those are the best I know.
All right. Well, definitely we got a lot of this interview finished. Still not done, because now we're getting to the more interesting parts where we have an unreleased song, to play from you. And we have 3 parts. One is a fuck, marry, kill section, a would you rather section, and a first thing you think of. So of course we'll list off several females, we'll list off several situations, and we'll just, you know, give you a couple words, let you see what you think of. So, but first things first is the freestyle.
Success is what I'm seeking. Your bitch was sucking all on my dick like she was teething. But in a room of empty bottles, I might go and blame it on the maid. All my Spanish homies call me Vato. I don't even know what that shit means. Scratch off ticket, kinda like the lotto. Opposite of Kobe, hit a fade. That's just something that I'm not so proud of. Alright, disguised what's the game. I feel like I'm running through a maze. I feel like I got something to say.
Alright, so there we have it. Bottom of the bottle.
Next problem.
Man, hold on. That switch up though from at the end was crazy. That had me. Okay, yeah. That's something I haven't heard from any artist that we've interviewed. A switch up in the beat like that. Literally, that shit's hard. But I wanted to talk about it and just thinking about it. Naming it that. Has alcohol like affected your life in any kind of way, or someone else around you? To go as far as saying she's the best female rapper out right now, it's stretching it. There's many other people I would have said. Lotto, Coil Ray. I would have gone for Cash Doll. I'd go for Sexy Red. Ice Spice is stretching it. The only reason they said that now I commented under the post and I said it depends on what your definition of best is and rapper, because there's different subgenres of rap.
Not literally.
And what do you mean best definition of best? Like best at writing skills and lyricism? Yeah, no, she's not winning that. Now, if we're talking about sales, I can understand that.
Yeah, she hitting some shit.
I can understand that with the sales. But everything else, I don't see it. Because I hear people be like, yo, you heard that sick-ass bar? Oh, yeah, that totally flew over my fucking head. I totally slow. I missed that the meaning of that bar. The most simplest bar that any rapper can write. That a fucking baby can write. I'm sorry. Not sorry. I'm not trying to be a hater. I mean, because like I see why her shit sells. And she has some catchy songs, but it's not clicking.
Nah, literally.
Anyways, continuing. We have Amber Rose, Coco Jones, and Jennifer Hudson.
I've never found Jennifer Hudson to be crazy. Like, she's a beautiful woman.
Yes.
But I've never thought to get the hype that niggas have given her. So she gotta go. Who the other one? Jones. Oh, yeah.
Amber Rose and Coco Jones.
Amber Rose. We fucked him Amber Rose and killing. I mean, and marrying Coco.
Understandable. Understandable. All right, we got one more. We got the 3 biggest heavy hitters, most classic throughout all of rap and music, you know, everything.
Kim Kardashian.
No, hold on.
No?
I wish. No. We had Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, and Rihanna. The 3 most wanted females.
Fucking Cardi, marrying Rihanna, killing Nicki.
Okay. Yeah, marrying Rihanna was the most understandable thing. Every rapper wants to marry Riri. And goddamn ASAP Rocky was lucky enough.
Man,
that man spoke it, bro. Every song talking about him marrying Riri and shit spoken into existence.
Hit the lottery.
Now that nigga got 3 kids with a shit. Now we're on to our next part though, where we are doing a would you rather situation. This really breaks down where your mindset's at. So first one is communicate with only emojis or no texting at all.
No texting at all.
Okay.
I
Me personally, if it was between emojis and then the other one would be gifts, I would do gifts all the time. That's how I am. I'm a fun guy. I could find a gift for every situation.
Call somebody like I hate texting. So
I know, right? There's people that be like, so there's people that be like voice messages. I don't want a voice message because if that shit's over a minute, you don't want to listen to it. And if I text, it's gonna be a paragraph. Just call me. I can get it out much faster. It's gonna sound like it's 2 seconds.
Yeah.
So like, I don't got time. And then people that, don't want to read text anyways. So I don't got time. Just call me. But next one. Would you rather work under the hottest of the heat or work under the coldest of the cold? Yeah.
The hottest of the heat.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
I mean, you already in Florida, so I mean.
That's what I'm saying.
And I'm actually, like I said, I live in Jersey City, but I'm from down south. I'm from Texas, so I understand that shit is
already living in the heat, working in the
crazy.
heat. Yeah.
So our next one is crazy. Would you rather smoke weed infused with crack or infused with heroin?
Weed.
So either way, you go get fucked up. Which one you want?
Weed with crack? I don't know. I don't know which one's healthier for you.
I don't know. I think I'll do crack. I mean,
that sounds worse.
Everybody survived in the 80s. Shit.
It sounds so hard. Like heroin just sounds like okay, crack just sounds like you just like crazy, like you
right.
just trip.
You got superpowers and shit.
You just wilding and shit, like you're on a wild day, like.
But I also feel like the weed would kind of balance it out, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like crack is like if you just did like if you were in like those crazy drugs. Heroin, you gotta just be having a fucked up. Your life just gotta be fucked up for you to gotta do heroin.
Yeah.
Your life gotta be going not good if you gotta do heroin.
I'm saying. All right. Would you rather share a sex tape or just go ahead and jump off a plane and say fuck it?
A plane.
No parachute.
A plane.
Yeah. All right. Would you rather go out during the daytime or nighttime?
I fuck going out during the nighttime.
Nighttime.
Yeah. Let them happen.
Okay. All right. So we are getting to the very, very end. Last one is first thing that comes to mind. So I'm just going to say a few words, more or less one word. And just say immediately what comes to mind. So, for instance, color.
Red.
Place.
California.
Okay. Country.
South America.
Okay. Food.
Curry chicken.
Smell.
What are those things called? What are those things? Dryer sheets.
Okay. Sound.
Glass breaking.
These are actually very strangely, oddly satisfying things. Song.
Beat It, Michael Jackson.
Okay. Shoe.
Yeezys. It's the first one that came to mind.
Okay. Team.
Miami Heat.
And hero.
Spider-Man.
Awesome. Awesome. Definitely legendary. Already line up. Shit, we should make just take those little one words, just make a movie out of it. That was already awesome.
All of those things. Spider-Man.
Right. Well, definitely, man. I want to say, for one, I definitely enjoyed this whole interview. I'm definitely excited. That's why maybe I'm stumbling over some of my words. I'm just excited. Everything. I got my new setup. Able to talk to a great artist, a great person. Once we were on the phone earlier before we actually did the interview, I just heard your voice. I said, "Yo, this dude sound hella chill, bro. Like a vibe, bro.
Hey, bro, sorry.
Honestly, this has been a very great interview, and I hope for more chances to still communicate with you. As in, like I say, we are setting up streaming options for something much bigger, to where me and my team are creating a production company called Highly Advised. The I's are replaced with exclamation marks. So that's exactly what my co-host Majay had pointed out, that I had said that because that's exactly what we're doing. And I also have many designs for clothing to be coming out with Highly Advised. And to describe what Highly Advised is, it's going to be a production company where we are doing movies. We're doing this as well. This is under Highly Advised Productions. And even the streaming that we do separate from this is called Highly Advised Podcast, where it's me and them. We get on the call and it's just us talking about anything. We can talk about nerd shit. We could talk about more music, talk about the news out in the world, any topics that come to mind, girlfriends, boyfriends, whatever. It doesn't matter. Just us having a good time. And with you officially now, as I am inducting you into the Yard Talk family, you are definitely invited as well to the Highly Advised family to come chop it up with us when we're going live. And we are definitely going live on Kick soon. I'm trying to get the goal out for next week. Definitely stay updated, everybody. Everything's going to be in the link in the description. All his music. Anyone that's been shouted out down below. Once again, definitely appreciate you for coming through.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
But with that being said, let me run this real quick. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming. Subscribe, like. Even though I don't really like saying that, but let's get that shit going. Let's get that shit going. This has been Your Talk. Me, Big T, and my boy Rashad. Yes, sir. Let's get it. All right, deuces, man. No, seriously though, like, real shit. We can definitely get that going too with the listening party as well.
Yeah, shit.
Like I said, we are starting a live stream soon on Kick. Trying to get that all set up, trying to get everybody to follow it, so that way we can grow better. And a lot of people are moving over to Kick now from Twitch. That it's just much better way to get paid. It's a much better way to just do everything on there. So if you down, definitely.
For sure, let me know your links and everything.
Definitely.
For sure, bro. All right, bro. I'm finna get this music shit. You be safe. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me, bro.
Deuces.
Starting over right. 5 past 7 a.m. and I only wanna go tonight. I don't see the grain of the scheme if we plan to take this road tonight. Never really got a degree in love, but I'm a pro tonight. Told her that I didn't believe in love, and she said, so do I.